Hey everyone, welcome back, and this is my review of episode 1 of the new anime series, Arpeggio of Blue Steel. And this episode 1 is entitled Goes with Shipping Routes. Okay, so first off, first impressions before I get into the summary of this episode, I just have to say the animation is really good, I like the way the art looks. And I also love the music, and this series looks like it's going to be, well, it looks like it's going to be really good. It looks like it's going to have a lot of tension. Some of my favorite anime are ones that have, like, military or otherwise battles in it, and they use a lot of strategy. That's actually kind of one of my favorites, and it looks like that this series, by the first episode anyway, is going to have a lot of that, because there was a little bit of it in this first episode, so I was kind of really interested in that. I really hope it gets a lot deeper into that as well. Anyways, time for the summary. In the near future, basically 2039, so 2013, so basically 26 years from this year, 2013, mankind was driven away from the seas, and land masses were isolated from each other with the advent of the fleet of fog. All controlled ships which destroyed all opposition, turning the world into turmoil. Years later, the Japanese government is about to launch an unmanned cargo shuttle into orbit with the ship from the fog. Government. After the battle, the I-401's captain, Gunzo Chihaya, reminisces with its mental model, a human-shaped avatar called Iona, about their fleet meeting 2 years ago. It was during this time that that I-401 under human years, but unresponsive until Gunzo comes in contact with it, awakening Iona. After Iona reveals that she had instructions to serve under him, Gunzo agrees to join forces with her, and they flee together. Back to the present, the crew of the I-401 is approached by members of the Japanese government who reveal that the shuttle was destroyed before accomplishing its task, which is to deliver the plans of the new weapons developed to fight the ships of the fog of the fog to the United States, as Japan now lacks the resources needed to mass produce it. Accepting the task of creating the public ocean to take the plans to the U.S. themselves, Gunzo and his crew depart to fetch them at the Yokosuka base, but the fog's heavy cruiser Takao takes head of the I-401's approach and prepares itself to engage it. And that sums up what happened in this episode. So quite a bit happened in this first episode, but despite that, I don't think the pacing was actually too bad. The pacing I thought was actually really good in this first episode, which I really liked. Alright, now, of course this episode opens up a lot of questions. I'd actually like to learn in the future more about Gunzo's father, because Iona said that it was, I forget what his first name was, but his last name was Chihaya. Assuming that it was Gunzo's father. Why do I specifically say father? Because it's usually father in these situations. I'm just going off of experience here. Okay, but if it's any other family member of his, that's fine as well. But I'd like to learn more about that person, whoever it was, because that really interested me. If that person, whoever that family member of Gunzo's was, actually set Iona in there 7 years ago to be eventually controlled by Gunzo himself. I think that's really interesting. Alright, and also a lot of these characters, it's like, and it seems like Gunzo actually created a fleet himself, because there's a few people with him, and they're all fugitives, so it would be kind of nice to get like a flashback, even if it takes up one episode. All I'm asking for is one episode, or if they do it right, they could probably even do it in like a half an episode if the pacing is perfect with it, alright, on how exactly they all met and whatnot. So that'd be pretty cool as well. But I don't really have any major complaints with this episode, though. Alright, it was just the first episode. I thought I did a very good job at setting things up and whatnot for the future of the series. So yeah. Anyways, overall, hope you enjoyed this review, guys. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.